Hi, I'm Britta with Practical Financial Planning. This week our article was on the idea that not everyone wants to divide their estate equally between their heirs. One of the situations when this can be the case is when one of those heirs has special needs. That's what I want to talk about right now. Before I get into how much you should leave for them, I want to dispel a myth that is luckily not as common as it used to be, but may still be lingering in some people's minds. And that is that some people say you shouldn't leave them any money because you want to preserve their government benefits. And it's true that you want to preserve their government benefits, but there are ways of doing that without disinheriting them through the use of special needs trusts. Now, I can't go into exactly how those special needs trusts work. I might do that in a future video, go into a little bit more detail, but I want to talk about how much to put in them. So there are lots of considerations here, and the end result is going to be different in every single situation. But here are a few considerations. The first consideration is the amount that you put in there is going to grow. And so you need to consider what the investment your returns you expect you will have on the trust assets. You'll also want to consider how much inflation will impact the spending of the beneficiary. Once you have those assumptions, you need to think about whether your beneficiary is going to have any kind of income. This could be earned income. Not everyone who has a disability has no earned income. They may have a job. So you want to consider that. You also want to consider their government income, whether that's Social Security disability income or supplemental security income. You want to factor those in. You need to think about how much money they will need for the necessities. And that can be for them care. Where are they going to live once you're gone? Are they going to live in a home owned by the trust? Are they going to live in a group home? Will they be in a nursing home? You need to think about that kind of situation. You also need to think about the wants, such as, do they like to go out to eat? Do they have any extracurricular activities that they like to partake in that cost a little bit of money? Do they want to travel? Do you go on vacation with them every year and you want them to continue to be able to go on vacations after you're gone? If the answer is yes to those, I encourage you to look at how much you're spending on those now to get an idea of how much you might want them to spend in the future, and then just go a little bit higher, because sometimes there will be higher expenses when their primary caregiver is no longer with us. You also want to consider expenses for actually upkeep of the trust, such as the tax return, the payments to a trustee. Finally, you need to consider government benefits, how they are now, and how you think they will be in the future. Now, I don't think government benefits are going to go away. But in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, we don't know what they're going to look like. As I said, they're probably not going to go away, but you need to think about what you want to assume that there will be for your child or grandchild in the future. I hope that those considerations have given you some things to think about and haven't overwhelmed you. If you want to learn more about dividing your estate unequally, even if it's equitably, I encourage you to check out the article in the description. If you're interested in learning about some of the promises that Joe Biden has made to the special needs community, I encourage you to check out next week's article, which we will post on Tuesday. Thank you. I hope you have a great week. Bye.